Hello YouTube world, Mac Daddy 1911A1 here with the Shade Tree Survivalists. Today I'm going to do a video on a comparison video on 3 lights that we have for tactical use. And what I want to do is video outside at night to see how far the beam casts and how much peripheral light you have in it. It's going to be a quick, simple, dirty, fast video. But what we're going to be comparing, we've got 2 actual weapon lights here that are designed as weapon lights. We have the El Cheapo NEBO FL-1 standard, which is 110 lumens, and I've got the original paperwork with it, as well as the Streamlight TLR-2 IRW weapon light, which has 300 lumens. The little NEBO light is powered by 3 AAA batteries, and the Streamlight, like the Surefire, is runs off the where the hell did I write that down at? The CR123 batteries. And even though it is not a weapon light, the G2X by Surefire, I've got it mounted on Betsy, and we're going to do a review of that. First things first, we'll do a close-up on the specifications of each of these, and we'll go from there. Okay, the first one we're going to work with is the NEBO ProTech. It's the one that we have mounted to Chemo's model 590A1 Mossberg. And the light, it says it has 110 lumens with a 50 meter or 160 foot beam, 8-hour run time, and is water resistant, which also has a light for strobe mode. It has a red laser pointer and so forth. So it's got 2 modes, 3 modes, whatever, however you want to look at it. But it also has a remote switch. And right here's the details on it. I'll zoom in on that. Okay, here are the details for it. We've got the pressure switch at the bottom, you can see here, and it has a little button on the side that you push and to activate depending on which mode you want. And then that remote switch is taped to her vertical foregrip on her Mossberg 590. So there you go, that's the details to it. Figured I'd zoom in and let you guys see it. It's an El Cheapo light. It's made in China. We haven't done a lot of shooting with it, so I cannot give you guys a report on that. But it came with a little clamp system. And the clamp, once you get it really tight, I mean, it really holds really well. So even if at a later date the light fails, we will just replace it with another Surefire G2X Pro, because those babies are the bomb. Okay, second light we're going to review the information on is the TLR-2 IRW series. And because the specifications are not written in the book itself, I went back online last night and pulled the specifications up. And there are the specs for the TLR-2 IRW. The white light is a C4 LED with 50,000 hour life. Infrared lasers, 800 nm. I don't know exactly how the hell what that means, but it's class 1, eye safe. Infrared only. Strobe is user programmable. It has a 300 lumen. The candela is 12,000. Runtime 2.5 hours with the light only. Laser only is 45-hour runtime. Batteries 2 3-volt CR123A style batteries, the lithium. Weighs 4.72 ounces. It has the ability to have a remote switch for a handgun or long gun. It's assembled in the USA. I paid $329.99 for mine, and it has a limited lifetime warranty. The TLR-2 is on the Colt Combat Unit. Okay, and in this shot you can see how you would put the 2 CR123A batteries in the back of it, and then you close it and lock it. You have the little switch here that turns the laser on, turns the entire unit off, or turns the light only on. This is the toggle switch. The left side you push down with your finger, and you have to hold it down. That's your momentary. Or if you push it down real fast and then push it down and let go and push it back down really quick, it enables a strobe feature. The right hand side for your strong hand, for a right-handed shooter, you push it down and it stops and holds, and it is continuous. So it's pretty simple and easy, and it has a pretty damn good beam. Okay, finally is the Surefire G2X Pro dual output LED tactical flashlight. Okay, it is a very good flashlight. It's been on Ole Betsy for several years now. I've done a lot of shooting with the flashlight on there, and even though it is not a weapon light, it is easily to turn on and turn off with my weak hand, my left hand, because I have it mounted to the left side of the gun, the rifle. It has a nitro lawn body and an aluminum bezel. It weighs 4.4 ounces. It's 5.2 inches overall length. It uses two 123A lithium batteries. In mode 1, it has 320 lumens. It will run for 2.5 hours. And the low beam, the low end is 15 lumens for 45 hours of run time. But it was, as you can see, the price right there is what I paid for it. $69.97, and it's been worth every damn penny, I'll promise you. Alright folks, now we will get down to the night shooting. I actually already shot that. I did the videos for that last night, and I did some short range in the backyard, just showing what you could see. And I did it with the new Canon G7X, which I thought did very good. You can actually see the front sight on both the combat unit, and even better, you can see the front sight on the Mossberg 590A1 of Camos, because hers has the light on it at this time. Then I move out to the front porch and I shoot those lights across the front yard and out into the big field. And the two good lights, the Surefire and the Streamlight, both at 100 yards, you can easily, or at least with the naked eye, you can easily see the tree that's in this the big tree that's in the center of the field over there, as well as everything in our yard, bushes, trees, everything. Both of those did very well, and the little NEBO, not so well. So just check out the videos and see what you guys think. Alright folks, first light up, of course, will be the easiest to handle. That will be the new Streamlight TLR-2 IRW. And we're in the backyard. You can see our little, whatever the hell that damn, what do you call your little thing out there, baby doll? Is it pergola? I don't know what you call it, but you can see our bushes in the backyard. That's, I don't know, 40, 50 yards away. You can see the wheelbarrow really, really well. The trees, I mean, and it's got really good peripheral light. And of course the pool down there and the trees. That dude is bright, bright, bright. So you can pick out anything in the backyard you want. Now we'll get one of the others and try it on for size. Alright, light number 2 is on Camo's Mossberg 590A1, and it's the little NEBO with the pressure switch on the forward pump. And that's its beam. It's not, doesn't have nearly as concentrated a center beam, but it's alright. Puts out more of a bluish light. But hey, you can see, you can definitely tell the difference between the TLR-2 and this NEBO. Alright, now the last one is the Surefire G2X that's mounted on Ole Betsy. This is the low beam. This is only 15 lumens, and that's high beam. It doesn't have as concentrated a beam, but the it's very freaking bright. It's 320 lumens. Definitely see everything in the backyard. The only thing is the way it's mounted, it of course lights up the barrel, and that throws a shadow. Well, I think you can see it out there. Yeah, you can see it out there. But it throws a shadow. But man, that baby is bright. So the two American-made lights are much better than the NEBO. It is okay for what you're paying for, but it's not nearly as good a light. Let's just put it that way. Okay, folks, we're going to start out with the easiest light to test because it's on the handgun, the Colt Combat Unit, and that will be the Streamlight TLR-2. I'm out on the front porch. You may see some lightning off in the background. We've had some rain tonight and some storms roll through. But let's see if it'll reach down to the far tree line. Well, that tree that's out there at about 100 yards, not this one, but one beyond it, I can see with my eye. But you really can't see any further than that. So at 100 yards, I can illuminate a tree and see its shape. I really can't see. I don't know if the camera can see it. I think it can. Yeah, you can see the top of it. Because it's just to the right of the one that's right here that I've got the beam centered on now. And yeah, you got pretty damn good peripheral vision. And of course the car, it's got its little reflectors and all that on it. But yeah. Good 100 yards, you can illuminate something, you could see it, and probably could see movement pretty well. So that's the TLR-2 with the IRW infrared laser, and I don't think this camera has a night shot, so we're not going to worry about it. But while we're here, can you see the front sight wiggling? That's a tritium front sight on the Colt Combat Unit. Now, second beam we're going to try out on the front porch is the Surefire G2X tactical light. It is not necessarily a weapon light, though I do have her mounted on Betsy. This one here cost me 70 bucks. Now this is a 15 lumens. You can see the barrel, but really can't see a whole hell of a lot else except the car because it's not bright. But check this out. Boom. Easily. You can see that same tree. And of course that tree, the center beam is not as concentrated. You're a little blind off to the right because of the barrel obscuring it. And you can see the shadow of the barrel on the car. Okay, that's something you've got to think about. But it has pretty damn good illumination also. And I just bumped the camera, sorry about that. And last but not least is the NEBO. The $50 wonder from China that Walmart sold. I don't know if they still sell it or not, but before we go any further, you can see the tritium front sight on it even better on the camera. Now, let's try out the NEBO. A lot dimmer. If I didn't know that tree was there in the center at 100 yards, I probably would not be able to see it or recognize that it was there. But I'd say at 50 yards, it is adequate illumination as well. But definitely nowhere in the neighborhood the illumination of the Surefire G2X or the TLR-2 IRW Streamlight. All right, folks, and finally, you saw the comparison. You know, the Surefire and the Streamlight are awesome, freaking awesome. And even though the Surefire is not a weapon light, it's not designed to do what the weapon light will do. It hung right in there. It is very bright. It does just the central beam is not as concentrated as on the Streamlight TLR-2, but you can see it. you can damn sure identify a target with it. Now, the one thing I wish that the manufacturers out there would do, and if you guys happen to see this video, why not make a Picatinny rail attachment for a bayonet lug at the front of the rifle? Okay, the M1, M14, the AR platforms, the AK platforms, the SCARs, they all have bayonet lugs. They all, well, most of them do. The M1A, they had deleted it, and you know, California compliant models and so forth, you can't get it. But why not make a Picatinny rail adapter for that, so that you can mount the light right up there near the barrel, so you don't have that huge shadow like off Betsy's barrel. I don't want to attach anything else to the barrel, but that would be something worthwhile. A great idea that one of you guys out there should really check into. That way you can get the light mounted closer to the barrel, the end of the muzzle I should say, and the light is not, you know, blocked as badly. Now, you don't want it right under the flash suppressor because it would probably knock the hell out of it and break it. But hey, you guys are the engineers, not me, but that would be a great addition versus clamping something to the barrel. It just hooks into the bayonet lug, a little ring over the freaking flash suppressor, boom, you're in business. Maybe a shield of some type to you know, because that's a hell of a pop coming out of the end of the barrel. But anywho, you saw it, and then you saw the pathetic results of the little $50 NEBO. Okay? But if you're on a budget, inside your home only, hey, it does a damn good job at close range, out to say, like it says, about 50 yards. But you really, I mean, it's not nearly as crisp a beam because you have multiple LEDs in it versus the one really bright, super bright one. I will tell you this, their little NEBO handgun one that they make, it ain't worth a damn. You put it into your holster and it will turn it on. Okay? It's nice, it's lightweight, it's very inexpensive, but I did not like it because all you got to do is just bump it, because it's a slide switch. Slides left, slides right, instead of going up and down, and a rocker switch like on the TLR-1 and 2, as well as the Surefire weapon lights and so forth. But anywho, that's another subject. Maybe we'll do a review on that next time I see Scout, because I gave it to him, the one that I did purchase. And but anywho, this is Mac Daddy 1911A1 with the Shade Tree Survivalist. I hope you guys got something from the videos. By the way, price comparison: Surefire and the Streamlight, the X300 versus the TLR-1 and 2. The price points, it's pretty much the same damn thing, unless you really get into the more advanced features, and then the price goes way up, way up. The one I wanted, nearly $900. So I'll settle for something that's a little bit more along the lines of something I can freaking afford. But anywho, thank you very much for watching. This is Mac Daddy 1911A1 with the Shade Tree Survivalist. Y'all take care and have a great day.